Hello.
I made this short about funny short, talking about when the child gets a diagnosis of autism.
Wait,
What do
sorry.
you do?
What do I do?
Because
Hello.
I didn't know anything about autism when my son was diagnosed. I only knew something was up, right? I knew something was off. I knew something was not like a neurotypical. But the knowledge that I had about autism was very scarce. I didn't know that at the time. What I knew was from Rain Man, you know, the movie with Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman. So buckle up. I have my mom cardigan on for this. I love that. Moms, this is how we dress, right? So yes, this video is for moms with autistic children that actually are not knowing what to do, and for kids that want to know why sometimes your mom is flawsome. I believe like owning up to your mistakes as a mom to an autistic child and teen is a power. Like you don't need to be perfect. You can never be perfect. And it is not easy to know how to be a mom to an autistic child when you know nothing, and actually the system do not tell you anything. So you have to educate yourself. But I come from a society with social welfare. You should think, but there is no help. It's no real help there. So it's a struggle, and it's learning by doing until you meet the right people who knows what to do and what to say and teach you. It took us many years to meet the right psychologist who knew how to teach parents being parents to autistic child. And I've been doing that for 2 years. I've been talking to a psychologist about how do I meet my son in his autism and actually in his ADHD. He has also OCD, so it's been like a lot. But I think it's very important to just yes, sometimes you F up as a mom, and it's okay. We all do it. And because it's hard, and I don't want this video to be a struggle, like I'm so struggling and it's very hard times. But I think we have to acknowledge that it can be very hard on the parents. So today I will talk about 3 things that moms, I'm talking from a mom view since I'm a mom, can do wrong, or areas we can be flawsome, a common flawsome. So number 1 is overestimating their ability. So a lot of times we think that they can do more than they can. Also, it's a combination of that they are masking and being intelligent, having a very logical mind. You can have the conversation running, and then just like they can solve complicated things, but they cannot tie their own shoes. So that is just like one of the first things that you learn, that there are some things your autistic child can do, and things that seems easy they cannot. And it's not because they're not trying or not listening. It's just because they don't have that insight of doing so. Number 2 is misinterpreting behaviors. So I remember that when my youngest was just like when he was 5 and 6, I didn't understand when we were on the playground why he could not play like his big brother did. It just like, and he was doing things that was not what's counterintuitive for me, just like he could confront all the kids and be very bold, like he was defending his older brother. If they were picking a fight with his older brother, he could be confrontational and say like, you don't talk to my brother like that. And for me, he put himself in a dangerous situation. And I was thinking, oh my God, what if he do that when he's 16? And I just like, yes, of course, I was overthinking it, as I do. I always do the analysis, and then the conclusion comes like, in 10 years, this will be the person that I will become. And it's just like, for me, I did not understand how he did not understand the situation, so to speak. So that is also a thing autistic moms tend to do. Number 3 can be inconsistent routines. I am not great at having a timetable and time schedule from 9 to 4, and just like I was more like my own routine, and we followed my routine, right? And because I depend on my own routine. And since my autistic child was diagnosed so late in life, he was 14, his childhood was very confusing for him, because he didn't know what to do from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He depended on that. So he needed to know, today we're going to do this and that, and so for each week. And we needed like a white frame and timetable on the wall. And my ex-husband, being very rigid and being very structured, he had that at his home because we didn't live together. And that was very good for my autistic child. I did not know that my own internal routine would never work for him. So we had a lot of confrontations there, because I was more like, why can't you listen, and why can't you do as you're told? And this yet again, I was just like, this worked for your brother, why doesn't it work for you? So I think like that is a place where I have a great of guilty conscience, not doing the scheduling for him, and make very, very consistent routines for him. And that's where I'm the most flawsome, because I think like this is my biggest challenge as a mom to a now autistic 18-year-old. And for him it did not work, so we're still talking about that. But now he is a place where he can laugh at it more. But of course, he also remembers the situations, because he has a great memory. So I think like a lot of you guys will see yourself in that. And I hope you are structured, because I think like this is numero uno when it comes to autistic children, to have consistent routines. And I'm still failing. Oh, so sorry. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna talk more about the flawsome moms. It's okay to make mistakes. And I want, of course, you to share your mistakes with me as well. Sometimes when I tell about what I do wrong, you open up and tell me. But I think like that's just like a journey for every autistic parent and for moms. We are so proud of our children, and we want to make the best life for them. Okay, see you later.